Okay folks, who's receiving me? Anybody?
Stream Elements. Bill 1949T is now live. Streaming DCS World, My Flight Simming, DCS.
Okay, can't speak, restarting DCS. Okay, anyone copy me to give me a quick hello?
Ghetto Zebras. Back, sir.
Hello Ghetto. Yeah, I wish I could say the same for everything else here. I've done a router reboot and I've got back into the server, but I still can't select what I call my Spitfire. Of course, I can select it to show my name. I've got into another one that I got in before, and it's still not working. I'll try again. Oh, 17, no, I was on the wrong one. 10 works. If I go into Bill 1949 or 17, it doesn't take me in. It never takes me into the aircraft. But 10, I believe, it was before, I believe 10 will. Yeah, straight in.
One two four, check.
124.
There you go.
Yeah, copy me.
Receiving.
Okay, right, that makes it easier to say. Yeah, so the quick action in this is working okay, but I still can't get into those two Spitfires. I can get into this one at hash 10, but not 17, and not the one with Bill 1949.
Okay, well, I'm not entirely sure how to get around that one, but I'll have a think on it.
Yeah, okay, well, not to worry. I mean, I can use this one. I've yet to start up and find out if I've got two brakes. I'm now getting no gear warning, like no gear indicator light when I push my throttle forward on the spit to operate that little switch. I'm not getting the gear indicator.
So I'm not quite sure I caught.
Okay, yeah, I'm just saying that on the Spitfire, I'm in a Spitfire, but when I push my throttle forward, it knocks that little switch, but it doesn't turn on the gear indicator lights.
Oh, right, okay, gotcha.
So that's another little issue. I'm wondering if I need to go into DCS and make a repair, but that wouldn't affect all you guys, so I'm not quite sure what it's about.
No, well, I was saying to Templar, because we've got two distinct set of issues. We've got your local machine issues and we've got the server issues. And when they happen at the same time, it's difficult to distinguish which is which, but I think there is definitely, there could be value in doing a repair your side, which means you'd then need to replace the Spitfire sounds, but because you're saying they're missing anyway. But the server issues is something else.
Well, they may be clear now. I mean, if it seems okay to you, it could be that VM were doing their thing, working somewhere, and that have finished, hopefully. So maybe that's going to be okay now.
Well, the selection of the slots is also relating to the server, so I'm not sure what's going on.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. Perhaps someone else could see if they can get in that spit and work it.
Yeah, I'll have a look. I'll have a look in a little bit.
Yeah, that's all right. Hold on. Ghetto, are you on my stream? Are you there, sir?
Ghetto Zebras. Which slot?
Okay, yeah, the slot is going to be the Mosdoc slot with whose designation is Bill 1949. I'll jump out of it because I'm in it, but if you just to see how it worked. Oh no, I think I'm in 10 actually. See if you can get into the Bill 1949 slot. See if that works for you.
Ghetto Zebras. No, it brings me over to a third-person view of the helipads.
Okay, now that's what I've been getting. I'm going to get out of try 17. Sorry, if you don't mind, try slot 17 Spitfire, because I think you'll get the same issue with that. I will then jump out of this number 10 slot, and then you can try the number 10 slot. And if you're okay with that, it proves we're both getting exactly the same situation. Alexa, copy.
Ghetto Zebras. Nothing.
Okay, so I'm going to jump out of this number 10 slot where I am. If you jump into this number 10 and see how it works for you.
Ghetto Zebras. Number 10 worked.
That's exactly as I expected. Okay, if you can jump out of number 10 now, so that I can quickly dive in, just to use the radio for a quick chat with Lexor. That's just the quickest way, if you don't mind doing that. If you jump out, and I'll go in. Thank you. I'll jump into 10. Lexor copy. For 9 Lexor copy. Okay, perhaps not got his radio on, or he's not in a position to respond. I'll drop him a message. I'll drop him a text type message. Lexor copy.
I don't think he's on radio.
No, I think he's not. I think you're right, sir. I've dropped him a message anyway, so oh, in fact, he's just seen it. Wait, okay, moment, he says. He's thinking about it. Hold on. Oh, he can hear me, but he can't transmit. Okay. So he's probably going to get in something where he can transmit. Yeah, Ghetto, you've been and Templar if you're there still. You've been following the Artemis mission at all? Artemis in English or Artemis in your speak, I guess.
Ghetto Zebras. I watched the launch but haven't seen new info.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I can give you a little bit of update. They're over significantly now over the halfway mark on the outward journey. They've had some issues with the, as we call it here, the loo or the toilet, which is sort of ongoing. It's still working, but they've got issues they've had to deal with. And they're cold, but they're doing a lot of stuff. But of course, this is it's a test. They're test pilots. They are testing this vehicle. They're testing it properly, actually, like in working conditions. So they're doing an incredible job. A really amazing thing that they're all doing there. Not just them, I mean, but everyone in the background as well. All the people that made it possible by doing their thing. An incredible event. Of course, I can't remember what age bracket you fit into, Ghetto, but I actually am old enough that I watched the original landings live back in '69. a little I, something beginning with G. I wish we could put rockets on these LAs. Can use bombs, can't we? But I much prefer rockets. I'm bad enough with bombs. Bad enough with rockets rather, but bombs are really worse. I'm not sure what not sure what Nexor's up to at the moment. So, and I certainly don't want to. I don't want to restrict what he's doing by keep pumping him with questions, because it's already taken a chunk out of the evening from what's been happening so far. So I think maybe I'll just start up in this bit. It's my usual aircraft of choice anyway when it comes to starting up and making sure things are acting what you might call normally. And my gear light is working now, so it's all looking better. Actually, I'm going to have to curl around to the side of you to get rearmed.
Alexa, I'm not sure if you can hear me. I've taken out one ZSU, trying to find the others.
Copy.
Just getting rearmed.
Refueling complete.
Arming complete.
Okay, I'm rearmed. I'm going to roll. And of course I haven't got my Echo 19 set on, but never mind. I'll probably have to restart DCS. Even if I was to drop that folder back in, I think I'll probably have to restart DCS for it to pick it up, I guess. So I'm not worried about that now. By the way, Ghetto, be aware as you get onto the runway, soon after you're onto the runway, there is a bomb crater somewhere near centre. I think the taxiway is clear. It's a bit unusual, normally it's the taxiway that's got the bomb crater. My seat restraint again. I'm pushing the rudder pedals and sliding all over the place. Round about the centre of the runway. About to my 9 o'clock when I stop, that's where the bomb crater is. Got a bomb crater off my wingtip, so be aware, but I think it is fairly central to the runway.
About some, but I can't see the others.
Okay, so I'm going to roll.
I got small hits.
Yeah, I got.
Alright,
I got my raise working.
Cool. I do miss that getting Echo 19 sound.
I'm glad I bought those missiles to take care of those ZSUs, but I really wish I had more rockets.
Some issues tonight, but possibly get through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my safety aircraft because we've had some issues tonight.
Do the rockets track where your head moves as well?
Roughly, they're not completely accurate, but you can sort of aim them higher or lower depending on your head movement.
Oh my god, we have got 4. There's a lot of units down there.
The server, I rebooted my my router, restarted DCS and stuff. I'm not sure really what caused it. I've got one AI infantry and I couldn't see what I was shooting at. I just knew it was somewhere where that
Got a few hit.
was. I'm missing my Echo 19 engine sound. That's something that I lost tonight.
At least when around these trees, it'll be easier to
There's
track.
been a few things happening.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I can see it in there.
They're probably going to be trying to go north soon.
Is this Ghetto? Sorry, Ghetto. Is this? Sorry, is this a convoy protection?
Yeah, I did type it. This was before my microphone was working. My transmitter was working, so I did type it in the chat, but yeah, I couldn't see it.
Yep, try and... Fuck, never mind.
Artillery taken.
Yeah,
I did get
them, but oh well.
did get one infantry just by chance.
Yeah, the infantry to the north, the artillery to the north is.
Convoy's dead.
Okay, I'll call another one.
Yeah, I was trying to sort of call out that the mortars have been hit, but comms were active.
It's like the map is not sensible.
The artillery was so far away, I don't think we would have been able to get there in time anyway.
Another little issue's cropped up here, and that's all. I'm clicking the center me on the map, and it's not doing anything.
We have possibly server issue again, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Plane's like lagging around me.
Yeah, there's we've got problems.
Lax, I'm gonna quickly land and see if I can take control of that resupply truck. It's got like the last little bit of help left, so I'm gonna try and drive it manually.
Yep, okay.
Actually, I can't see me on the map either. Anyone see me on the map?
No.
So it doesn't know I'm here.
No, the entire server has an issue at the moment.
So maybe it'll be worth a server reboot.
We'll see if we can get this convoy in.
Stitch_9.
Undead has control of convoy vehicle, although I think it just got blown up.
I just fired at something, but I'm hoping it was. Oh no, I've got something. Yeah, I've got some red infantry. Which is pretty good because I'm not actually here.
This vehicle is over here.
It looks like a little blue on blue there, Ghetto.
Yeah, you guys hear me?
I can now, yeah, it's a bit cool.
Oh yeah, I was talking that whole time. Yeah, I saw the blue unit. I didn't see that we had anything over here. My apologies.
Engine's been hit, RTB.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I am going to remote onto the server.
Frame rate is dying.
Yeah, it's all going to be linked to the server. Okay, what I would suggest is if we all disconnect from the server, let me log on to the server. I will tidy a file. I've got a feeling that there's, for whatever reason, there's been a lot of CSAR activity, or rather CSAR being generated, and then because they hadn't been picked up, they were then getting red unit retrieved. Which means there's possibly quite a lot of red units on the field, a lot more than we realise, and that might be causing things to gum up. So what I'll do is I'll cleanse the state data of those units and then do a restart of the mission, and it will load in the new state that's been cleaned without those units in play.
Okay, what about your resupply? Oh no, we didn't get it. They were destroyed, weren't they?
Yeah, doesn't matter. I mean, it will reload, and it will reload at the same supply state as we had earlier at the last supply state.
Give me 3 seconds. See if I can get this thing down. Actually, I might take the time to redo my Echo 19 as well. Oh, I broke the prop, but they did. I was bad frame rate, and they did hit one of my tyres, so I did suffer damage, but I got away with it. Okay, I'll break off, and I'm gonna see if I can. In fact, I'm gonna close DCS for now, get Echo 19 reloaded, and then in the meantime, perhaps you'll be sorting out the server.
Yep. For everyone else, so is there another convoy started, or is that?
Not seeing any orange circle.
Perhaps it was just the server lagging, sending through. Yeah, I think it was just lagged updates from the server being fired. Okay, so disconnect, and well, most of you are active in my chat. I'll bring up your chat as well. Sure, and when I have done it and recycled the server, I will drop a message out.
Copy that. Disconnecting. In fact, I'm not only disconnecting, I'm closing. Right, so sorry about this delay, folks. We'll see if we can get normal service will be resumed as soon as possible, is the old phrase. I'm just doing some stuff, so I won't be able to interact very much at the moment. Oh, now the thing I should have done probably is try a repair on DCS, which I meant to do and haven't. But if I do that, I've then got to go through the Echo 19 thing again. So I'm going to leave that for now and see how it goes. No doubt Alexa will let me know on a message what's going on, but I'll restart DCS in the meantime. And of course I need to jump in a spit, if nothing else, to get the radio, because I can't get that from the LA7. It won't let me get it from the LA7. It doesn't work. That's something they need to address. They being Eagle Dynamics. So in theory, if I look at multiplayer, I think it won't show me the server. I haven't got the other monitor on, the server monitor. I haven't got that on, so I don't know how far Lexar's got. Otherwise I could just spin around and look at the screen and see him doing stuff on it, but I can't do that at the moment. It's not on. Well, I could turn it on, but oh, it's there. So I wonder if that's since he's dealt with it or what. I'll wait until he comes back and messages me. Right, going AFK briefly, I'll be back. I won't go in because it might interrupt what he's doing. I could have gone and done a DCS repair, but I was considering doing that when I thought the problem was only mine. But because Ghetto's had exactly the same issues with exactly the same aircraft, it's clearly not my end. It's something in the server, which Laxor has confirmed that there is something going on, and he's working on it, I suspect, right now. I'll turn the monitor on and take a look, see if he's whizzing around with his mouse.
At Laxabarasilicase. Server back.
Ah, great. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I just spun around to look at the server. I've only just turned the monitor on, and I didn't see you whizzing around. I didn't know whether you'd finished it. Looked like you have then. Okay, I'm going in. If I can access the bill. Yeah, it's looking good so far. Sorted. Laxor, copy. Probably not in yet. He's been too busy doing other stuff.
124, I'll check.
Yeah, well done, sir. You've sorted it. I'm now sitting in my 1949 spit.
Right, okay. Yeah, so it does look like it was where CSAR targets have been in the field for long enough to be retrieved. You get that five-person retrieval squad spawn, but then they stay there. So I'm going to look at that as my next coding task.
Okay, all nicely done. Thank you. That's all good. I haven't checked my frame rate yet, but I think it feels better. Currently got 50 and 60 FPS, so that's okay.
That will have to be something that I manage. When was the last time we had this? About 2 weeks ago? That's not bad that it takes that long before it becomes a problem. But it's something I need to add into like a management task until I've fixed the issue.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, there was a couple of things going on there. There was the server thing, but there was also the connection. Because I did at one point actually see the little symbol that says you've got no connection to the internet. So there was those two things both sort of going on together.
Yeah.
But Ghetto was getting exactly the same issues with those exact same 3 aircraft as I was getting.
Copy.
Echo 19 back.
I'm sure if there's anyone else here by the convoy, but we're taking him like crazy.
But could you repeat message about the convoy? Oh, I'm seeing red smoke. supplies. Supplies, excellent. Did manage to get one infantry in that little melee. Lines are visible. Currently on line roughly 12 o'clock. One high, one lower. I'll take the leader. Splash one. Nice job.
Yep, nice.
RTB. Actually, that was a really nice job. Two of us went for two of them, and we took one each. Brilliant. Did he damage you very much? Because he was shooting at you, wasn't he?
No, he didn't get a chance to.
Okay. Fired at him and saw some flame. I was a bit concerned because I think you were in front of him. I was a bit concerned that my round might go on to you. I had to do something. Pulling back to 2.7 and boost 7. Oh, we've got BF 109s behind us. They've respawned. Damn it, I stalled it. 49, radio check.
Chief, connect ground air supply.
Copy. Ground air supply is now connected.
Chief, apply ground air supply.
Copy. Air is now applied.
ground air supply.
Copy. Ground air supply is now disconnected.
I'll follow you, Getter. I'll follow you, Getter. Ghetto, if you want to go first, you're probably more stable at taking off than I am. Don't forget to open your flaps.
Not too far.
Yeah, copy that, sir. I don't know where I'm going. Could go for the insurgents, I guess.
I'm just gearing up. There is potential for another convoy because there's still some supplies that are low.
Oh,
If you want to go for the insurgent area, then that's all good. It's not necessarily about doing everyone doing the same thing. It's whatever you want fancy doing.
no, it's nice when we work together. What do you fancy, Ghetto? Insurgents or convoy?
Up and down for a convoy.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna make a turn back towards the airfield. Blackshore to keep us posted on the convoy initiation status.
Roger, and just firing up engines.
I'm actually remembering to do things on this now, such as putting gear and flat levers back to neutral each time, and making sure that I open, because when you start up you need the engine to warm up, so you close your engine flaps and your oil cooler flap, and you have to make sure you open them before you take off, otherwise the engine will seize, and I'm sort of becoming more instinctive now.
Resupply requested.
Thank you. We'll come and give you a hello buzz. Making a turn to the left now to get it.
Convoy due southwest of the airfield.
Well, that's handy, because it's roughly the direction I'm going to eventually be heading when I come back to buzz you. If we stick together, it'll be more of a flight past than a buzz, I suppose. Da, 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 da. You got away quicker than I expected you to, actually, but
You got all?
yeah, I see the orange circle.
You know, I'm not there. I'm still on the fob.
Oh, it's only undead. Sorry, okay. I saw undead and assumed that you're both there. I have eyes on the convoy.
Be advised there are MI-24s in the to the west, distant.
Copy, thank you.
Taking fire. Convoy, artillery, further west.
Copy that, trying to find them.
If you follow the road out from this road, from the train tracks, follow that out west, and there are two groups.
I think I've gone quite a way out now, so I might have to come back in. Didn't we get red smoke?
No, the artillery already on the field. It's not an ambush. I'm probably going to have to call this the close to end of stream.
Yeah, copy that.
I think they might have got away with getting out of the range of the artillery.
I think they have. I'm not seeing anything more.
The artillery is sort of between where you were and Agat town with the 109s.
Alright, yeah.
There's some T-55s and there's two groups of artillery.
So are they always there?
Yeah, they're the ones that are... We rarely sort of go hunting for them and find them. So it's not very often that we get involved with that lot, but when the convoys spawn, then the artillery has something to fire.
Yep, what's that?
Ambush to the rear of the...
Of the what? Firing into nothing. I can't see any targets, just firing. Or are they all gone? They're all dealt with, aren't they? Although it's a bit short and sweet with all the issues we had, I'll probably call it there too because it's 2:52. Yeah. Coming up for 3 o'clock, and I'll keep having really late nights. I'm trying to just have 2 late nights and not too late. Oh, 49 downwind for 08. If anyone on my stream would like to say hello, I'll see there's someone on YouTube there. Don't know who it is, of course, but if you want to just say hello, that's always good. Oh, is that Lexor? Perhaps that's Lexor. Final 08. So I think you're going to love this LA7 when you get to it. It could be good when they get it out on trial. Oh, whereas perhaps Lexor's gone. Yep, copy, Lexor.
Right, sorry, it just took me a little while to switch modules. Yeah, okay, I'll probably call it as just coming at 3 o'clock. We got the convoy, which I thought was pretty.
Yeah, I'm going to fold as well, although, as I said earlier on, you probably didn't catch it, but a bit short and sweet because of the various issues. But it was still good. Actually, Ghetto and I went out after the 109s. So we flew together, went out there, attacked the 109s, took one each, and took them both out. And that was that really felt nice that we were sort of flying as a team together, and it worked. A good mission.
Oops, that's good. That is good. As you say, it is a shame. It was took a little while to smooth out. It's a shame that I think the server issues might have been contributing to your issues, maybe not 100%, but at least in part, because it was giving all of us issues in one form or another, on top of the fact that it was causing the server to crash. But now that that's a definite cause, known cause, I can target that on the next time that I'm working on the code.
Yeah, appreciated, and appreciated what, you know, tonight that you got it back up and running, and it was well worth it. My frame rate's been okay, not ever so good, but okay. It's been sort of 30 plus, so that's very acceptable for me. So it's been really good. And I say, although it was a bit short and sweet, it was good fun and quite successful, including the you know, helping the convoy along there as well. So yeah, catch you next Friday, I guess.
Yep, and if I do manage to get into the code next week and I'm doing anything on the server, then I'll ping, let you know.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's great. Alright, thanks for what you did there, and it's all good. Catch you on Friday.
Yep, take care. Catch you.
Yeah, okay, Ghetto. Nice flying with you today. It was really good fun, those two 109s, but yeah?
Yeah, that was fun. It's fine.
That was really good. I enjoyed that one. Alright, I'm going to close as well. I'll be polite and cut my engine first.
Alright, you take care, and thank you everyone for flying.
Ghetto Zebras.
Likewise, right back.
Take care,
TTFN.
Bill.
Yep, and you, Ghetto. Take care, mate. Bye. Right, so anyone still on my server, thank you for being there. It's always good to have people there, even if you're not able or perhaps not even inclined to interact. That's fine. If you enjoy what you see, that's great. We're going to be flying again next weekend. We normally start, we used to start at about 10:30 in the evening, and that's gradually knocked on to 12 o'clock. So we start flying at midnight and go through to about 2:30, sometimes later, and I'm never turn in immediately after flying, so I always get a very late night. But we'll be there Friday night next week and Saturday night through to the mornings each time. Hope to see people there. I'll give it a few seconds in case someone wants to say a quick hello or goodbye, and then I'll close the stream. Okay, that's me gone then. Thank you for being there, folks. Catch you hopefully next week. TTFN.